What if you could make $150,000 a year from home in a boring job? You'd crave that, right? The safety, the income. But what if I told you that boring, high-paying job is the most dangerous trap in finance? Welcome to Wealth Architect. I'm Ben. You've seen the videos, 7 boring, high-paying jobs. It's the follower's dream. The follower sees a destination. The architect sees a trap, a golden handcuff that kills your freedom. But what if we could use that job, not as a career, but as a tool, a temporary launch pad to fund your real life? Stay with me, because today we are deconstructing the employee mindset and designing the blueprint to turn a boring job into your escape pod. I'm here with Dr. Evelyn Reed, a behavioral sociologist who has studied the psychology of work. Evelyn, this is the massive problem for our audience. They've been told the solution is a good, high-paying job.
It's a pleasure, Ben. This is the core of the employee versus owner mindset. The craving for a boring, safe, remote job is a craving for comfort. But comfort is the enemy of freedom.
Let's agitate that problem. What is the golden handcuff?
It's a behavioral trap. The high-paying part makes you afraid to leave. The boring part drains your soul and your creative energy, leaving you with no genius left at 5 p.m. to build your own systems. The lie is that the job gives you freedom, remote work, more money. The truth is that it makes you the most dependent. You are one layoff away from zero, and you've wasted your best building years.
This is the agitation. So the follower gets the boring job, gets comfortable, and dies there.
They die creatively, yes. The architect has a plan. They see that boring job not as a career, but as a temporary, high-yield asset to be siphoned.
This is the story conversation I want to have. Let's talk about the types of jobs from the video, but reframe them. Let's build the new blueprint. Okay, so the inspiration video lists boring jobs. Let's deconstruct a few. Let's take Salesforce Administrator.
Perfect. The follower mindset: I'm a Salesforce admin. It pays $110,000, it's boring, but it's safe. I'll just do this for 30 years. This person is trapped. The architect mindset: I'm getting paid $110,000 to learn the central nervous system of every modern business. I am learning how to build automated systems, and I'm going to use that exact skill to build my own automated business on the side.
The architect is getting paid for their MBA. Let's do another. How about contract manager or IT auditor?
Even better. The follower mindset: I read contracts all day. It's so boring, but the pay is $120,000. The architect mindset: I am mastering the art of risk. I am seeing exactly how the 1% structure deals to protect themselves. The signal number 5 from our billionaire script. I am using this boring job to build a war chest of cash, and I'm learning the one skill that will matter when I buy my own business.
So the follower spends the high salary on comfort, lifestyle creep. The architect uses the high salary to buy assets.
And most importantly, the architect protects their energy. The follower gives 110% to their boring job. The architect gives a professional 80%. They refuse to let the boring job take their genius. Their genius is reserved from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. when they are building their own cathedral.
Okay, we have solved the why. This is the solve. This is the good, useful meaning our audience needs. Let's design the actual blueprint. We call it the Infiltrate and Escape Blueprint. How does it work?
It's a 4-step engineering plan. Blueprint step 1, the infiltration. Get the right, boring job. You don't just get any job, you choose it like an architect. Criterion 1, maximum income. Criterion 2, minimum passion and energy drain. This is crucial. Criterion 3, optional bonus. It pays you to learn a bail-in-proof skill, like systems from the Salesforce job or risk from the contract job. Blueprint Step 2, the siphon. Build the war chest. This is the hardest part. The follower action gets their $120,000 salary and upgrades their life. New car, bigger apartment, they build their golden handcuffs. The architect action, you live on your old $60,000 salary. You siphon the entire $60K difference aggressively into your opportunity fund. T-bills, as we discussed in the bail-in script. You are not building comfort. You are building capital. Blueprint Step 3, the side engine, the real blueprint. You use the boring nature of your job. You don't work hard, you work smart. You protect your mind. You reinvest that saved mental energy from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. into building your own leveraged asset. This is your wealth architect system. A newsletter, media, an ebook, media, a software tool, code, a small e-com store, system. Blueprint Step 4, the escape, the design for freedom. The job was never the career, it was scaffolding. You wait. You apply deliberate patience. You build your side engine until its monthly cash flow matches the boring job salary. The moment it does, you fire your boss. You cut the golden handcuffs. You have used the system to buy your freedom.
That is the entire blueprint. It's not get a job. It's infiltrate, siphon, build, escape.
That is the only way to win the golden handcuff game.
Evelyn, this has been a masterclass in re-engineering. We've solved the massive problem of the follower's dream.
The great reframe. The follower lie. A high-paying, boring job is the goal, a golden handcuff. The architect's blueprint. A high-paying, boring job is a tool, a temporary launchpad.
The infiltrate and escape blueprint. Infiltrate. Get the right job. High pay, low passion. Siphon. Build your war chest. Avoid lifestyle creep. Build. Use your saved energy to build your own side engine. Escape. Fire your boss when your engine's income is high enough.
This is the design. This is how you use the employee system to fund your architect freedom.
Now, for the architects listening, are you currently trapped in a golden handcuff job? What is the one boring skill from your job that you could use to build your own side engine? Let's design our escape plans in the comments.
And if you are ready to stop dreaming about a job and start designing your freedom, hit that like button, subscribe to Wealth Architect, and share this video with someone who is trapped in a good job.
Next episode, Hook. We've told you why to build a side engine. Next week, we're doing the architect's how-to, a 3-step visual blueprint on how to build your first leveraged cash flow engine while you still have a 9 to 5.
You will not want to miss that. Thank you for tuning in.